Welcome back, once more my friends, into the deep. Last time we arrived in the Pits of Carnage and did a little knife work against some people that didn't have very good manners. So we'll continue exploring the Pits of Carnage and see if we can't find that Blackrock gem and figure out just what's going on here. Now, in your explorations, you'll probably come across this room. There's a rune sitting here. Now you can just walk across it. It will hurt you a little bit, but no harm done, really. You come to this interesting little place. It's got some particle effects in all the corners. And there's a woman here. Now, Zarya is a very powerful mage. She's pretty much, if Dorstag is number 1 down here, Zarya is number 2. So she gives you a little spell here to help you in your fight with Dorstag, because he's really, really good with his crossbow. She tells you to use Grav Sanct Pour. I think that's a protection from missile spell. So she says that people above mages are kind of the most powerful amongst them, and the only mages down here are Zoranthus and herself, and then there's a blundering mage, Zogaith. So, Zoranthus was apparently an extremely powerful mage, but he was more interested in researching than casting magic. So he dwells somewhere here on the 2nd level, here in the Pits of Carnage. Yeah, you gotta be a little careful with Zarya. If you try and be kind to her, she'll actually challenge you. And she's decently dangerous. Let's go see. This is where Dorstag resides. Let's go see what he has to say. So Dorstag doesn't have our respect yet, but he'll talk to us. So, we can ask him who was it that scarred his face. He's a little touchy about his scar. So he tells us that he tosses people that bother him with too many questions down into the lower levels. Now, there are, as with everything in this game pretty much, there are multiple ways of going about getting the gem from this place. One way is to just kill enough fighters that you gain Dorstag's respect to the point that you can challenge him. You can challenge Zarya and kill her, and Dorstag will recognize that and he'll allow him to challenge you, or you to challenge him. And then there's a third way that is discovered upon looking down in the lower levels. So we're going to go exploring down in the lower levels and see what we can find. There's that blundering mage Zogaith. So Zolgath knows how to cast a fireball, but he needs a flam rune to cast it. And we tell him that maybe we should go down below and find one, and he says, no, there's fierce monsters down there, and apparently Dorstag took a party down there once, and he'll never try it again. Because every single one of his members of his party was killed except for him. So apparently there's a giant troll in the deepest cavern that killed them all. And apparently there's now said there's a creature born of dark sorcery lurks down there now. So he says that 13 bold warriors and wizards fell into the muck and then rose up into something that looked like a tree. That wasn't a tree. Now, if you'll remember, there was that Reaper way back when that we got this enchanted sword from, and that's actually what's down there, except this is a Reaper on crack, basically. And it is pretty much one of the toughest enemies in the entire game. But it is guarding some very good treasure. Alright, where do I need to go to get down below? I think right up there. I'm actually going to deposit my gold up here. We have almost 17 pounds worth of gold, and I'd like to be able to actually carry something. So down here is a pretty extensive dungeon. It's got some pretty good gear and stuff down here as well. These poor bats just don't stand a chance. I don't know why a bat would explode in flames upon death, but... whatever. This place can get a little confusing, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my map and find out where we are and where we need to go. And there's a couple secrets down here, so you'll have to pardon me for checking the walls at times. I'm not really sure what's going on here. This has got to be a reference to something. There's a little gravestone there. It says, "Here lies Dorstag, he'll sing no more." You got a wand here and a ruby. Actually, that's the way out. Further in, I think there's some other stuff over here. Check this area out first and see what we can find. I know there's a secret door somewhere in here. We'll find it eventually. You come upon a herd or a clan or a family. I don't know what they would be, but a couple headless up here. coins. I'll take those. Don't mind if I do, Headless. Okay, this is where the secret room is. Out of the way. Jeez. Alright, now there's an earth elemental in here, so I'm gonna rest real quick before we go in there. Now, something interrupted her sleep. Oh, it's the earth elemental. I think he just walked out of his door. He doesn't really seem to care. Unless it spawned an earth elemental, that would be kind of odd, but I guess it could have. Alright, let's see if he's in here as well. No, he just walked through the wall, apparently. Chest is locked, huh? Well, I have a solution for that. Actually, I wonder, let's try this real quick. I wonder if I am experienced enough to cast open. I am, yes. Alright, there's a rail stone. A gravestone, that's good, we needed that one. Some treasure. Always like treasure. And I think this is an enchanted jeweled shield. I'm pretty sure it's the best shield in the game, so we're gonna take that too. You know what, chest? I'm gonna destroy you anyways. Aha! Alright folks, I'm actually going to have to end the video here, but next time we'll continue exploring the lower levels of the Pits of Carnage. So until next time.